What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? What's up? Hopefully this is working. Okay. Um, can you guys hear me though? Can you guys hear me though? Yes. All right, let's go. Bull Alpha Trading. Hey guys. All right, what's up? Um, what do we got? All right, there's about 15 people here. I'll record this as cool, but I really, first of all you guys who are who are in the room supporting me, I appreciate you guys showing up. Right. We're gonna talk about. I want to talk about some specific drawdown. So and all you guys who are new, I see a couple new traders here. Um, thank you for showing up. I want to touch base and talk about drawdowns. Okay. I wanted to start seeing how many people that are out there in the trading space, um, who are out, trading alone, in rooms, out of rooms, in general. Okay, drawdowns, that's a real thing. If people are saying, oh, well, 3% of day traders make it, and this or things like that, statistics, numbers, okay, whatever, then that means there's a large percent of people who are struggling, who need help, who are in drawdowns, and probably don't even know they're in a drawdown. Okay, there is so much to learn from that, right? Instead of getting on Twitter or these socials and post huge P&Ls and um, I know just basically gains, 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 or size, and that's basically it. And build a follow, build this, and build that. Okay, I get it. It's a thing, right? There's money in that too. Okay, cool. Marketing, right, or whatever. Um, but I want to focus on people who have drawdowns, guys. I've been in one. I know my people who've been in them, my friends. All right, and this goes just outside of just trading, right? What's a drawdown, right? What is a drawdown? All right, I mean, the definition of a drawdown is an investment or a fund declining, a decline in investment or a fund. Cool. Our funds is our capital. We use it to make money, and we need to sustain it in order to make more, right? So if you have an overhead and you're a full-time trader, you have to identify what that is and then see if you can keep up with your performance and maintain, right? And what happens is if you don't, you start bleeding out little by little, or depending on how quick or fast people blow up. Okay, super, super important to identify it and really learn from it. Okay, shout out to my buddy Thiz. I love you, bro. You you don't even know, you saved me. He was so big on, like, we got to categorize this. We have to just stop trading everything. Like, everything has to be categorized. Go back, right? He told me to go back through my trader view and look at all my trades, every single one of them. And wow, the craziest column that he came up with is, this is not a trade, right? Imagine you just inserting that into your data or your statistics. Boom. Go back in trader view and see everything for what it was, where it was on the daily, what kind of setup it was, everything and anything, and see. Actually, go back and see through your drawdown, see where you're messing up, and I guarantee there's probably going to be thousands of, this is not a setup, this wasn't supposed to be a trade, right? But here's the thing, when you're in a drawdown, when you're in this, it's hard to focus, it's hard to maintain, it's hard to find ground, right? It's hard to do all these things. It's not like you make things up and go along the way, right? So it's important to, guys, to see if you're in a drawdown, and it's tough. You have to halt yourself. I talk about this in my video. Halt yourself, okay, and go figure out where the issues come from, right? But here's the thing. It's tough to do that by yourself. So, like, reach out to other people and say, "Hey, I'm not performing. I need a little help. What did you do to get out of that drawdown? Or what are you doing that you're implementing, that you're starting to curl, right? Oh, the stock is curling. Let's go. Okay, well, we need to curl out of that drawdown, right? I have a couple videos that I break down, and I want to talk about something that's so important because I did this for months. Okay, coming from someone who makes six figures, you want to keep making it, make it, right? That's it's just the nature of the beast. You start making some money, you want to keep making it, right? I told myself I can make 200 bucks a day, 500, buck 50 for months, right? But what did I keep doing? Big size. Nah, I want 10K, 15K. Up 4K. I want 10. Well, now I'm down 13 G's. Wow. Okay. I started to realize that I was just going all over the place. Okay, and that is bad, right? So the daily goal. I'm telling you this, and because it's important. If you can't implement a daily goal and focus and have self-discipline to do that every single day, you're going to fail. It's that simple, right? And it's not even just because of the money. It's because the lack of focus and discipline. That's why you're failing, right? And then you're gonna sit there and try to push and push and push. Because I did this. I'm speaking out of experience too, right? This is not just get up online and let's talk. Okay, it's super important. I learned so much throughout these things, the drawdowns, how to bounce back, right? So I did this daily goal thing, and I just stood there for a while, and I would have a month where I'd make um, a good amount, but towards the end of the month, I give it all back and go red. I had no discipline or proper structure, and I did this for months throughout the whatever it is, the course of time, and of course you'll make some money. You're gonna make some money back, and then you might go back into this state of mind, and or it just might be a bigger lower high on your drawdown where you kind of think you're curling, you're on a nice streak, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's like, hey, drawdown, right? So this is your funds, okay, and they're basically all up here. You're making this money, you're doing, and now you're pulling back. Okay, and this is what I mean by, okay, oh wait, I think I have some of it. Oh, boom, consolidate, pop, boom, consolidate, pop. You're paying your bills, everything's great, everything's good, boom, consolidate, pop. Okay, just made it this month, sweet, boom, whoa, or and then you might, hey, let's go, and then you might just do one of these, boom, let's go, finally getting by. Well, here's the thing, right? You're getting by, but you are losing this. Wow. You are losing this. I was losing this. Getting by, getting by, getting by, getting by. Holy moly. Okay. Well, this is what happens, right? Panic. Button. Okay? Boom. It is scary. Okay, guys? And now we're here and we are smashing this over and over. Panic. This is the button. The button. The button. Over and over and over again. Boom. You have to find out the root of the problem. You have to fix it and correct it and build a strong base. Okay? Now, while you're doing that, you have to find out where all these big losses came from and why. Okay? Hey, and a lot of it could be just because you have just your discipline is trash. Mine was for a while. I let it go, and I'm only 3 years in, too. Okay? That's another thing, guys. I'm 3 years in. I'm going on 3.5. I'm still new. I learned a lot, made a lot, lost a lot. When I see people like Nate, someone like that who's been trading for a while, 10, 15 years, they have a lot of time, right? So I don't want to. Why am I trying to force myself to accomplish something that other potential traders do when I'm not even giving myself the proper time to? So, right, don't compare yourself to anybody, right? As a trader, guys, if you do not know how stocks move or why, you're failing. If you can't get some type of category down pat, okay, whether you're long or you're short, There's different ways to trade long. There's just different ways to trade short. Okay, so boom, that's one way. Maybe I want a long. Focus. Guys, you can only focus on one thing at a time. It's a fact. So how can you sit here, I'm going to short this, I want to go long this, oh, opportunity comes, oh, well, momentum, the scanner's going off, right? Shut that off probably if you're not a short. But okay, and then you're bouncing around, and this is all you're doing all day, and now you're mad. You're probably frustrated because you can't perform, you can't think, and you're in this. So you're in this still. So that's in the back of your head. It's always going to be back in your head. I need to make money. I need to perform. Okay. So there's a lot to learn. So, but in this process, while you're going through this, hey, do I even have this under control? That's step one. Do I even know what I'm doing? Two, do I even know how small caps, if you're a small cap trader, trade? I think large caps and small caps are just two completely different ball games. Like when I hear people saying, "Oh, the market's tanking," but then we have a small cap that has like 1.2 billion in volume. Uh, just depends how you look at it, right? Bunch of liquidity here, and maybe large caps are bleeding some liquidity, but there's some liquidity somewhere else cranking. Super important. Okay, um, guys, I want to attract people who are having some issues. Let's work together. Let's find out problems because I guarantee you, there's thousands and thousands of people with this. I wish I would have did this earlier. Reach out, talking about this. It took me and my friends a long time to just like start digging, right? But what I learned is like we should have digged 9 months ago, right? We should have started digging. Hey, this is my capital. I'm performing. Okay, I should have started digging when like, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, all right, way before it goes like this. Ha! Whoa, because now we're hitting the panic button. Okay, and so that's why I'm bringing this up. I want people to be aware. Okay, sizing, guys. The only way you're going to deplete your account or destroy it or blow it up is by sitting here every single day and forcing size. Forcing size. Okay, guys, my drawdown again too. I was in a drawdown because of I abused size. I had that's it. At any given moment, I just kept trying to, I want him to take more size. I thought by being a trader coming up, the more size you can take, the better you are. Wrong. Wow. Wrong. No. Nothing. That is not how that works at all. There's a certain time and place where you can size, but even then, you don't even need to size all the time at all, too. Okay? Let the wins stack up, right? Now, drawdowns. How do you get out of them? You guys have to have a roadmap, right? Mental. You have to make sure you can get your mental in check too, right? I talk about something that's called trident mindset. It is the best thing. It probably saved me. It made me understand focus, discipline, stoicism, intentionality, meditation, so many things, right? And then it really helped my trading out. It made me realize like, dude, you're being impulsive. Dude, you're thinking too far ahead. You're not in the moment, dude. It made me like you need to stay calm, right? How many of you guys? It's the bell rings. It's 9:30. By 9:39, you're burnt out, ready to throw in the towel and quit. Boom! 9 minutes. You just threw in the towel. I'm done. I've done it. What? Actually, in my notebook, guys, if you guys don't have a notebook, right, and you're not taking notes every single day on everything, like my notes are just like stacked. They're filled with everything, right? I track my mood, I track my trades, I track bids, asks, and a bunch of other stuff. But now we have Bookmap, but um, I track all that, and then I realized all that stuff was happening was from my drawdown was because of my behaviors, not discipline. I realized that. So then every day I would show it to my setup. Okay, and the only way I'm going to get out of this drawdown is I need to be disciplined today, not even make money. How many of you guys ever sat at your computer and just did not trade? Again, again, again. And then finally starting taking some smart trades again, right? And what I mean by sitting there is like test yourself. If you can't sit here and all you got is this big, this is the buy, okay, and this is the sell. If all you're doing is sitting at your setup and watching charts, and every single time you're just like buy, 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 sell, 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 buy, buy, buy. Oh, this looks good. Buy, buy. Oh no, it didn't work. Sell, sell, sell. Oh, buy, buy, buy. Pop, sell, sell, sell. If all you're doing is this all day for 6.5 hours, wow, that's a problem. That is a problem. You're just trading impulsively all day. Okay. Yeah, Kaz. See, you don't want to do that. We got to find a base. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to look at chat, guys. All right, I'm going to take a quick pause because I do not want to disregard you guys in chat. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything super important because this is important. I want to see, like, okay, here we go. Uh, AB? Okay, I've been a drawdown for about 3 months or 3 years, and now I've minimized the losses via hard stops and look for better setups. And the strategy is to build a small account daily and triggers in level 2. A lot turn yes. Okay, let's go. That is what it's about. All right. And all right, you're one person, right? One person, 3 years. All right, imagine everyone who's been doing this for a while, even longer. I wish people, or if there's things that are implemented in this game that can help more people with that, right? But you have to be the one who wants to do it too. There's no like, hey, if you're in a drawdown, you need to figure it out, obviously. But you have to want to do it. It's all because it's all discipline, right? Discipline. But let's go, Scott. Yeah, see, I've been doing the same thing, right? Um, I've been observing a lot lately, and it's crazy what you can do, and so much you learn from. Just watch what everybody does and learn. And you start realizing a lot of things in that process. Okay. Um, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So again, I really, guys, if you guys are having problems and issues, and you're a trader, and okay, if you're looking for a community, find one, stick with it, but make sure that you're there for the right reasons. All right. You're really trying to learn, do yourself. You got to learn. I guarantee the biggest problem in your drawdown or in any drawdown is because you just don't know enough, right? That was me. I just simply did not know enough. Okay, I had to not only master things about trading, but how to master things about myself. And it goes even, I can break down a whole bunch of things, but the important thing is if I think all of us should try to find each other, stick together, talk to each other about it, right? And focus on that, right? Um, Try to find places where you can do this instead of being in places with thousands of people, thousands and thousands, and it's all about clout. Who made the biggest P&L for the day? Who called out the best play? Who cares? That's funny. No, who cares? Okay, so try to find people who are genuine, who are real, who want to open up, be vulnerable, be raw, and come into that with a mindset of, hey, we are going to try to figure this out. Okay, now, super important, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to come out of a drawdown or make this. Sometimes, guys, this is just not for everyone. All right. For me, I had to explore all my options. I had to make sure this is for me. I love this. I love trading. I love helping people. To me, trading is very challenging every single day, so I don't get bored. But it's very nice to overcome the challenges that I face every day with trading. And then it's even better that I can help other people get over them too. Okay. I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Just learning so much about small caps. Yeah, Nathan Lynn. Yeah, see? Nathan, so that's great that you understand that and identify that, right? Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to get scared or prevent yourself from wanting to learn, right? And what I mean by that is, well, a lot of people hop in the game and immediately just go all in, and well, they blow their account up and now they got to go back to work, or they blew through their savings and they're done. And that's scary too, right? Take your time. Take your time. All right. So this is what I mean. All these other flashy people, because as soon as I got into trading, everyone was showing huge P&L, big numbers, and I'm just like, guys, I'm poor. I want to make money. I don't come from, a lot, you know, so I want to make money. But when I go back and think, like, man, I should have been asking different questions. How do you make this money? What's the proper way to make the money? What do I properly need to learn? Right? That's the questions I should have been asking. Um, all right. Okay, Carl. I think that's important, right? You're saying learning how to take losses and being okay with it. How do you mitigate that? Right? Mitigate your loss by or being accepting about it is sticking to your playbook, right? Couple examples, right? GLTO the other day, we traded it, or I traded it. Okay, it didn't work. Immediately cut. But here's the thing: I lost. I lost on it. I'm red, but it's so easy to swallow that and just be like, rub it off, shake it off, whatever. And um, it's so easy to do that because it's in the playbook, right? It's justified, right? Hmm. Okay. This is my setup. This is what I trade every day. Okay, it didn't work. I lost. I know it didn't work because I trade this type of style or these situations. I've been in them probably 15,000 times now, if not more. I know when they work. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to focus on finding the next one, right? And then I'm going to take that. I'm going to trade in a my daily goal range. I'm going to mitigate my risk and make sure my size is at where it needs to be and still and even see if it's worth taking the next trade. But as you do that, it's all playbook. So yeah, okay, I lost. I lost. But you know what? I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna wait for the next one to come. And then when it comes, I have a better understanding of how it's supposed to work because well, that one didn't. And that is the important part. That's like God, that's the sauce, right? Well, what's the sauce in trading? Well, stick to a couple things and start learning how many times it fails and why. Level two, setups, how the daily opens, volume. Okay, book map. Okay, now maybe, um, and then create that list. Write it down. Wow, this is working. This is working. It opened up here. We had bidders here. Pre-market structure here. After hour built up here. Okay, a bidder closed at 2000. We're opening up. There's okay, but you can't develop a playbook and all the little things to build off of if you are just all over the place. Impossible. Or how do you know when it's time to put on more risk to make a bigger return? You don't. And I'm not saying you always have to put on more risk to make more money. And when I say more risk, I mean more size. But I change it. Instead of sizing, it's risk, right? Everything should be risk. Don't. If you take more risk, you can either make more or lose more. So every time you enter a trade, how much risk do I want to put on for this setup, right? But that's how you get better with understanding and swallowing your losses. Okay, you're going to lose in this game. You're going to lose. All right, that is it, right? You're going to lose, and that's okay. Um, all right, I know some people can stay consistent and have a lot of green trades. Okay, well maybe they're just not showing us that. Who knows? Honestly, I don't care. You do you. Cool. If not, also cool. But um, I hope this guys helps. But for drawdowns, like it's so important to understand and learn from that, guys. Okay, and you guys got to ground yourself. Create a daily goal. Learn how to take risk so you're not right. If your daily goal is 200, $100, right? Don't take 10,000 shares and it slips 10 cents and you're down 1,000. 50 cents, you're down 5K. That doesn't even make sense. You are trying to come out of this, so you need to rebuild. Okay? So, right? Build. Build, guys. Build. Base hit. Oh, micro goals. I'm like build, right? So if you're down here and you just build. Oh, I took this on my setup. My setup came nice. Okay, now I'm studying for the rest of the day. My setup came, nice. Sideways, nice. Okay, I tried. Oh, my setup failed. Whoa, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh wait, I know it's small. Ah, sorry. My setup came, nice. My setup came, nice. My setup came, nice. My setup came, it didn't work today. Boom. Wow. Look at that. Tomorrow my setup came, nailed it. For the rest of the day, I'm not. Okay, it didn't work. Now this is my drawdown now. This is my drawdown. It's no longer boop 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 beep beep boop. This is crazy. There's no control, zero discipline. And then down. Okay, super important. All right, guys. Um, I'm going to be focusing a lot on this in my content, and also in the room. Right, I have a small room, and it's for people who want to learn the proper way. It's a long. Okay, the focus is long. Right, that's it. All right, and when you focus on one thing, it's amazing because everything else that's happening around you, you just don't care anymore. I don't care if something's setting up high. I don't care if something's opening up. I don't care if this is a full day. You just don't care. These are the names that popping up. We find them, we attack them, and then we build, build, build. Right? So that's beautiful. And then we get together on the weekends. We study. All right, it's super important. Get together, recap, and build. Keep building. All right. Focus on one thing and go from there. All right, guys. Um, I hope this helped. I think I saw about 30 people come. I appreciate it. I know a lot of my other buddies said they couldn't make it. Guys, everyone who came in from the underdogs, I can see you guys with your stars. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I can't wait to keep growing, right, and killing it. Sunday's gonna be another one, guys. Book map. Whew, just wait. Whew. Sunday session. It's going to be phenomenal. Bring your notebooks, cause mine is like filled right now. Okay. Um, and that's all I got, guys. I'm gonna focus on that. Let's build. Let's help people. Let's do this properly, right? It took me a long time to just say, you know, well, for 31 years I've just been doing everything wrong. That's a hard pill to swallow. With just and not just trading, with just a lot of things. Okay, so that's all I got. Much love, everyone, and I will see you guys later.